if you if you if you got get us like you teacher, I
Oh,
feel very
thank you.
proud.
Yeah, I mean,
Seriously.
some people disagree with my philosophy of education, of language learning, but I do really believe in a holistic approach to it. I do think that, like, when you're talking about childhood education, it's a little bit different when you're teaching adults, like I'm teaching university students. Then sometimes it's helpful to teach them grammar, but only if they understand what I'm talking about. If they don't understand it, then it's not useful. So, I think a little bit of grammar instruction is okay, but for kids, I wouldn't teach any grammar. I would just talk to them and say, "Hey, good morning. How are you today?" And then, they might say, and then I'll help them, "I'm fine." Say, "I'm fine." "Oh, I'm fine." Just you just make them talk. And once
Oh
they
yes,
get
sir, that's
used
true.
to these patterns,
Yeah.
then they can build on it and they'll start
Yes.
to figure it out themselves. It's a natural process. It's
Yes,
not
sir.
anything you can learn in a book necessarily.
Yes. If you can see our primary and not kindergarten, but primary English book, if you can see, grammar book is there, and there
Yeah.
is past tense, future tense, and present tense. Lots of tenses. That book is fill up.
It's not it's not useful for
Yes,
that age, those kids. I
yeah,
mean, I don't understand. I don't know. I guess I don't I understand why people I'll tell you why. Because it's easier to teach that way. You know,
yeah,
it's like
yeah,
for a teacher, today we're going to just learn future. So every sentence is will. I will go to the store. She will go to the store. He will go to the store. They will go
yeah,
to the store. You
yeah.
could do a whole lesson about the future, but I mean, the kids are not really going to be excited about that. But if you could, I don't know, make up a game or something, and you don't even have to teach the kids this, but you could come up with some kind of game where, um, I don't know, you have like a number behind your back, and then
Yes,
another student, what number is it? What number
yes,
will he guess? Oh, he will
yes,
guess number two. And then I hold up, nope, number three, you lose. If you turned it into a game and the students are
oh,
using will to make predictions, but they
yes,
don't realize you don't have to teach them, like, today we are going to use predictions, we're going to use the modal auxiliary verb will. I mean, that stuff doesn't help the kids. It's just getting
yes,
them to use it creatively while playing a game, and all of a sudden they're learning, but they don't realize it, they're just having fun. So that's
yes,
the trick, the challenge for a teacher is to how can you make it fun and interesting and enjoyable for the students, also make it educational for them. And I don't think teaching out of the book like grammar is going to help them. It's boring, they don't
yes,
understand
sir.
it,
Total
and
boring. So
it's not
that's why,
helpful. Yeah.
yes, children did not want to go to school. The children did not want to do study. It's very bothering to them, isn't
Yeah.
it? And two books are here in Maharashtra. One is story type book, and one is another is this grammar book. And teacher is only just reading, and that's it. I think if that primary teacher or kindergarten, sorry, primary children and kindergarten children, we have to teach to them through the through fun, interesting. If I we want to teach that type of student, we through that fun, if
Yeah.
interesting, in
Yeah,
if
I agree with you. And I think storybooks are great. Like I think that's a good thing. Like reading stories, kids love stories. So that's a good
yes,
way to introduce, new grammar without explicitly saying it's grammar. You can you can read storybooks, and you can watch videos on YouTube, you can play games, You can do dialogues, conversation, but I just think like trying to engage the students and make them speak, just utterances, producing
Mm,
utterances is really important. And I think it's overlooked um, often.
that's true.
Yeah.
What is another question for you, sir? Did you speak Korea? Because long time you are living in Korea. I know your wife is also Korean. So did you speak Korean?
My Korean is really terrible, actually. It's a very shameful thing for me to talk about because I should be able to speak Korean like really well by now, but actually my Korean is terrible. I can understand some stuff, and but my pronunciation is really terrible. When I speak, nobody understands me. Um, so I don't speak that often, and so it's kind of ironic. I'm a language teacher. I've lived in Korea for 20 years, and I only speak English. That's my
Okay.
yeah, my shameful secret. Yeah.
Oh, sir, don't say like this. But you understand, no problem. If
I
you
can
want to
understand a
correct.
little bit here and there. Yeah, just from
Okay,
living
okay,
here. Yeah.
okay. Then, uh, uh, you which dish I heard many times about Korean dishes. So which dish you like Korean?
Oh, there's a lot. I mean, I love bibimbap, samgyeopsal, kimchi jjigae, doenjang jjigae. I mean, there's lots of different dishes that I really enjoy in Korea, but my favorite is bibimbap. It's kind of mixed vegetables with rice, and it has a fried egg on top and some chili paste inside, and it's very, very nice.
Okay,
Yeah, that's my favorite dish.
it's
Yeah,
very
bibimbap.
tempting, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, so
Okay,
good.
sir.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And next thing is, I would like to ask, sir, uh, do you know about cooking about this any Korean dish? You did this any?
I can make doenjang jjigae. It's a stew, but I don't cook very often. But I've made it before. You chop up potatoes, onions, spring onions. You put some doenjang paste in there, some tofu, and kind of boil the water together, and it's a very nice dish. I've made that before. I can
Okay,
cook that, but I'm not a big chef. I'm not a chef. I don't like to cook, so I'm really lazy when it comes to cooking. I just like podcasting and YouTubing. That's like all I do, basically. Yeah, teach and make podcasts. Yeah,
okay, sir. Then what about your hobby, sir?
those are my hobbies. Actually, is just making podcasts and
Wow,
doing interviews and teaching WhatsApp classes on Google Meets. I mean, really, my hobby is my job is teaching at the university, but my hobby is being a podcaster. I mean, that's what I really enjoy doing. Um,
very
so it's kind of a job and it's a hobby. Maybe I could call it a jobby, something like
it's
that.
good now, sir. It's good.
Yeah,
It's
I
good.
mean it's yeah, because I'm always like that. I'm always working. I do play the guitar a little bit, like just for fun. I play the guitar. That's another
Like
hobby of mine.
Einstein. Like
Yeah.
Einstein. Einstein also just as a hobby he was playing a guitar. You know it?
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, yes.
yes. That's my hobby, but mainly my hobby is being a podcaster. Yeah,
Okay, sir.
yeah.
Then what is your plan to come in India?
Yeah, it's on my bucket list for sure. I've got to convince my wife and my daughter to come with me, but I
Seriously,
would love to.
I
It's such a
invited to
yeah.
you. I invited to you. Welcome to India.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I would love to visit India. Um,
Yes,
it's
yes, sir.
it's
Please.
definitely one of my dream destinations, to go
Yes.
to. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Then in India, which place you would like to visit there in India? Because
I,
India is a
you know,
vast country.
Yeah, I mean, I would
So
love to go to Mumbai. I would love to see the Taj Mahal. I would love
yeah,
to go to the south. I heard there's really amazing beaches down there.
yes, yes,
And I would love to, learn how to meditate. So even like going to like an ashram and
yes, sir, yes, yes.
studying with like some like a I don't know if you call it guru or like a teacher, like a meditation
Yes, yes.
teacher.
Lots
Yeah,
of gurus are here. They
yeah,
teach to us meditation and all things. That's good. Yes,
yeah.
sir.
My friend did it. My friend went to an ashram and learned to meditation, and my brother learned yoga in India. So my brother and his wife actually lived there for 3 months in India to study
Yes,
yoga. But I'm
yes,
I'm
yes.
really interested in meditation, and so just for that like kind of spiritual awakening and connection, I would love to visit India and learn meditation, properly.
Very good. Very good,
Yeah,
sir. Very good.
yeah.
Always welcome in India, sir. Whenever you come, I am very eager to meet to you, sir.
Oh, thank you. That would be great. Yes, I've
Yes,
met.
yes,
I
sir.
have so many friends now in India. It's amazing. I feel like the home away from home. So I
Yes,
feel
sir.
very welcome there.
Yeah, sir. And do you ask me any questions, sir?
I'm trying to think. Like, I feel like we talked about so much already. I can't even think of anything off the top of my head. But I guess, how long have you been studying English?
It is my. I am very passionate about this language, but what happens, sir? During my education, I teach or I learned this language only as a subject. You know it. And the second thing, after my education, then I got married. After got married, I didn't continue with this language and lost because of lots of responsibilities, isn't it?
Right. So when did you start up your YouTube channel? Like how long ago did you start YouTube?
YouTube channel just last week.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you have a new channel.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
congratulations. Welcome
Thank
to
you,
welcome to
sir.
YouTube. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
crazy platform, you know. It's
Yes, sir. Yes,
exciting and frustrating and all kinds of things, but
yes, yes,
I'm
yes.
I'm looking forward to watching our interview on your channel, and I will subscribe to your channel too.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I will
Yeah,
send you my YouTube channel link. Definitely, sir.
good. I
Yes.
wish you thousands of subscribers. I hope your channel
Thank you,
blows
sir.
up. Yeah, yeah, of
Thank you, thank you. Thank
course.
you very much, sir.
Yeah,
And after got married, I didn't continue my this journey. So yes, then lots of responsibilities, and right now my both kids grown up, and I got little bit free time in the afternoon. So that thought comes again in my mind, and yes, my husband and my both kids also encourage me and support me. Why should not you go through this language? Because I like to connect different people, and I put my thoughts. I put my knowledge in this language through this language. So that's
sure.
why I again start my journey. Yes, but
Well, good for
just
you.
last
Yeah.
2 months, I again start this my journey,
Wow.
and now I'm uh, mm, uh, this facing this camera because only of support of them. And
Yeah,
yes,
but I mean,
now
your English probably took off like a rocket, you know? You already learned it a long time ago, but you just didn't have an opportunity to use it. And now in the last 2 months, you've been using English, so your fluency, your everything is coming back to you. So now you're, communicating at a very high level. You and I are having a great conversation, and good for you. That's awesome. I really applaud your success with English. So please
yes,
continue making great videos on your channel.
yes, sir. But what happens sometimes whenever I speak? That time I feel just fully blank. I didn't recall any specific word, specific sentence
Sure.
before like this conversation, or sometimes whenever I go out and talking with the other people. That time I feel I can speak, but just suddenly I just forgot all about that, what I am talking. I didn't recall any words, didn't recall any sentence. I just stand. It
Yeah,
is
sure.
happen sometimes.
Because, we're never as good as we are in our heads, I mean, in my head, I can make a great sentence in Korean, and then my mouth will not help me, It's
Yeah.
like I go to speak Korean and it doesn't the Korean I have in my head doesn't come out of
Yes.
my mouth, It's like
Yes.
it gets lost somewhere, and that's a very normal occurrence for language learners. And the only way to overcome that is just by keep talking, keep practicing. I mean, that's it. Practice makes perfect, right? So
Yes, sir.
yeah, there's no secret recipe or anything you can do, you just have to keep practicing and
Yes.
you'll get better.
Practice is most important, sir. Yes.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
good, sir. Yes, yes, yes. Because this is a global language, and I feel very great, very, very great. Because whenever I speak in English, within English, with my husband, to my kids, anywhere, whenever I visited the other different places, that time I speak in this language. But I feel great. Um, but what happened? The forward people towards people that they are not responding to me in this language, so I again starting my communication in my native language.
Hmm.
Then that is the problem. Then again I feel that another person feel about what about me, how he is to show off to us.
Yeah, don't worry about what other people think. Yeah, that's there's no life is too short, to care if other people are judging you or whatever. Just you're doing it, and as long as you're doing it, that you're doing it the right way. Just any effort that you put into learning English is gonna help you. um, it might not be the perfect situation every time, but I think you're if you're doing it, you're doing it right. So I don't know. I wouldn't try not to listen to negative voices. Just stay positive, and yeah. Um, that's my only advice, I guess, I could give students out there, language learners, is try to stay positive. I'm so sorry. I have another interview, actually.
No problem, sir. No
Okay,
problem.
but thank you so much for having me on your channel. I appreciate it.
Oh, so glad of. I have no word to express my happiness. You don't know, sir. I feel very,
Oh,
very happy.
it's
And
my pleasure.
thank you your precious time to give me, sir. Your
Of
precious
course,
time.
of course.
Well, you are very busy. I know it, but still you are giving this precious time to me. Thank you very much.
You're
And
welcome. It's my pleasure. And it was great to meet you.
yes,
Have a good
sir.
afternoon.
Yes, sir. Have a good
Okay.
afternoon. Bye,
All right.
sir. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
Bye.
Okay.